Today for writing, I want to talk about adjectives. That is a big word, adjectives, and I'm going to tell you what it means. Adjectives are words that tell more about or describe other words. Adjectives are details that help the reader picture what the writer is telling about. And I have a couple examples. Right here, I have weak and strong. So weak, I found a coin. If we wanted to make that a really strong sentence, that means that we're going to add in adjectives and details. So that means you might want to say, well, what kind of a coin did you find? How can you describe that coin? I found a shiny gold coin. Now the reader can picture in their head what that coin might look like. They're now picturing in their head a coin that is shiny and gold. It went from just being a coin they thought about to a shiny gold coin. I taught my brother a song. Okay, so we're thinking about a song, but what kind of a song? To make it strong, I taught my brother a happy song. So you can add in a detail to tell what kind of a song it is, a happy song. You could even say I taught my brother a rock and roll song. So I'm thinking about what I have been writing about the last couple of days. I'm writing about the bike from my aunt. How can I use adjectives? I'll add words to describe the bike. I can also add details to tell how I felt. And you are going to notice that I've underlined words. Those are the describing words. The bike was red and shiny. So it went from just being a bike that I said I got to being a red and shiny bike. Now hopefully my reader can better picture in their head what the bike looked like. I am giving a better mental image or mental picture of what the bike looked like. We played 3 games. So I'm giving a little bit of a detail to tell how many games I played. Or instead of saying 3 games, I could have said what kind of games they were or where we played the games. And 8 yummy, underlined yummy, chocolate cake. So what kind of cake did we eat? Yummy chocolate cake. Now, hopefully the reader went from reading about, okay, they ate cake, but what kind of cake did they eat? Oh, chocolate cake, and it was yummy. And now maybe the reader is making a connection to your story or my story because they've also eaten yummy chocolate cake before, or they've seen chocolate cake before, so they can picture that cake in their head. It was my 7th birthday party. So now I'm adding in a detail to describe how old I was. 7th birthday party. Because once again, maybe the reader can make a connection to the story. Some of you, most of you, have already turned 7. So you've had a 7th birthday party. So you can make that connection. You've now told the reader, it was my 7th birthday party, and this is what I got. I jumped up and down when I first saw the bike. And now I'm now adding a detail to tell how I felt. You can now picture me as a character jumping up and down. I bet you have received a gift before or been really excited before, and maybe you jumped up and down. You usually jump up and down in excitement because you cannot wait to have that gift or do that activity. So now the reader can picture you or that character in their head jumping up and down with excitement. So when we add details to our stories, it better helps the reader picture what you're telling about. Details and adjectives are really important. I bet that you can look back at what you have written so far and you can add words just like I did. So when I looked at bike, I thought, what did the bike look like? What color was it? Or games. Well, what games did you play, or how many did you play? Or if you ate cake. If you went somewhere, where did you go? How did you feel? What did you do? Think about your senses. You're telling more about something. I'm going to show you, as I turn my little page over. Here's my little paragraph where I was looking, and I have a few more details in this paragraph, but not enough. And this is what I thought about. It was my birthday party. Well, that's when I thought, what birthday party? Oh, it was my 7th birthday party. Family came over to my house to see me. I saw my aunt bring in a bike with a ribbon. That's when I thought this would be a good spot to tell the reader how I felt when I saw the bike. Usually when you see a gift that makes you happy, you feel a certain way. Maybe you do something, especially when you're 7. I jumped up and down. That's when I wanted to tell the reader I jumped up and down with excitement. I had to wait until it was time to open presents. We played games. This is where I thought, okay, I could either tell the reader how many games we play, or what games we played, or where we played the games. Maybe we played outside. Maybe we played pin the tail on the donkey, or had a piñata, and ate cake. What kind of cake? It was time to open presents. I took the ribbon off the bike and thanked my aunt. I rode the bike outside. I could keep adding a lot more details to this paragraph. A lot more. And in my previous paragraph was where I added in my sequence of events words, my time-ordered words like first and next and last. And this is what I'm going to keep on working on. And I want you today to look at what you've written and see if you can add in adjectives, words that tell more about or describe other words. I know you can do it.